Welcome to the SolidCAM University channel. This video's topic is creating the target profile in turning or mill turn. So when you first define your part, you select your coordinate system, you select your stock definition, and that will generate this upper portion of the stock representing the stock. When you go to generate your turning profile, your target profile, you actually have two options. You have the envelope option and the section option. In the envelope option, you actually have two options in there: speed before accuracy, accuracy before speed. And really all that is what kind of level of detail you're going to get out of that target profile. So what you see on screen right now is the envelope target profile, and that was generated using speed before accuracy. Generally, that just means that I'm taking a quick look at that cross section. I actually take that solid, revolve it around the center axis, and just get a profile that represents the outermost edges of that revolved part. When you do accuracy before speed, you take a much more detailed look at the model. So this could be if it's a translated solid, translated from maybe a step file, an IGES file, repair solid. Sometimes that translation doesn't generate the best surfaces. And then when you do your target profile, that doesn't generate the best target profile because it takes those surfaces, revolves them around the center axis, and chances are, if it's a translated solid, it might have a bad definition. So the accuracy before speed takes a very detailed look. It actually facets that target profile a little more accurately, and then what happens is you get an actual clean target profile. This could mean the difference between a clean profile or a disjointed profile. So generally, start with the speed before accuracy. That's your default option. And if you find that you're generating a profile that doesn't work, it's not looking the best, then accuracy before speed will take that better look, a more accurate look at your profile, and then it usually generates a cleaner profile. So that's envelope. That just gives us that upper half as well. It meshes with the upper half of the target and the solid and your stock definition, so you can generally get started with that. But if in the case you need some lower geometry, maybe you're doing some turning on the lower half, you want to see top and bottom different pieces of geometry, or maybe there's something about your solid that still doesn't work with the envelope option, and you want to just get a direct cross section of your part. That is what that section option will do. And to see what that generates, I'm just going to go out. I've actually generated both of them in this solid, and we can compare the two. So I'll just go into my CAM, which is where that target envelope is kept. Let me just hide that one, and I'll show the section. What the section looks like is it gives us that upper and lower half of the solid, and that's simply because the section envelope, the section target profile generation is actually a direct XZ cross section of the part. You can see that it goes right through the part. So much so that because I have that keyway there, it actually is generating the chain at the top of the keyway. So that is a direct cross section in the XZ plane. And again, that could be useful if you are just having trouble generating that envelope. You can get that cross section straight away. That usually generates an even easier, cleaner cross section profile geometry you can use for your external turning. And then for the internal turning, you can take into account that you have a keyway there, possibly by maybe rotating your coordinate system so that it goes through this way, so you actually get that clean upper half. Or generally, you do have this lower half you can use for your turning as well. You can do some sort of transforms if you like, in the case that you have some trouble generating a simple envelope target profile. But both options exist simply for whatever version of the solid you have. You work with the geometry that you have in front of you. Any questions on this or anything else from SolidCAM, just give us a call at 1-866-975-1115 extension 2. You can send us your parts or your questions via the ticket system at solidcamsupport.com, or stay tuned for the rest of the videos on this YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.